What's up everybody, welcome back to Boat Restoration by Ben. On today's video, Harry and I are on the 1985 Chris Craft Stinger 312 with Luke, and unfortunately the motors have to come out of the boat. There was just no way to get these things to turn over as they're sitting currently. So in today's video, Harry, myself, and Luke are going to race to see who can get everything prepped for removal fastest between these two engines. And this is not going to be an easy task with how tight spaces are in this boat. So here we go. Who can get their engine? I'm going to take starboard, or I'm going to take port. Harry's going to take starboard, and Luke's going to be our runner. Who can get their engine ready to remove the quickest? Here we go.
Look, the sawzall's right over there, middle shelf.
And that is one of the...
I see a chainsaw.
Two of them.
We are on the 1985 Chris Craft Stinger 312. If you go back and watch some of the previous videos, the boat is a mess, but Luke over here has really turned it into a beauty. And I'm gonna cut to a little walk around. Right. And this is where I get to show off Luke's incredible progress. I mean, look at the way, look how blue and shiny. Luke, I mean, this thing is shining. Like
it's done. I mean,
it's reflecting the ceiling. Like literally, I can perfectly see the ceiling of the shop in the hall. This boat should never have been able to do that ever again. Luke, I'd like to hire you to do the formula.
No, the formula is a much better starting point.
Yeah, it just needs a power wash and then it can be buffed and waxed. But like getting this thing, I think one polish, and you won't have to do it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not even that bad already.
Probably just a light cut and then
you think?
sort of finisher, the polymer.
Hi, Diesel. Hey, puppy. Hi, puppy. Yeah, and then I think I'm just gonna sand these out.
Yeah, what is this?
I found it in the boat. Somebody put like gel coat filler on it.
It looks weird.
Yeah. No, this thing looks better than ever. Unfortunately, it's just a paperweight right now.
This side is very much still a work in progress.
It's all good.
So.
I mean, if you even left it at this, Luke, nobody would be complaining. Not one bit. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Getting it out of the other shop too, and like actually in some decent light. Pretty incredible.
Sponsored by Royal Farms.
Strawberry kiwi. They call it kiwi strawberry.
Yeah. There we go.
Black raspberry.
Just wait, we'll name the next boat Roy.
$1.79.
That's good value.
Really the best deal in the business.
Yeah, right? Look, even the dog wants some.
All right. Yeah, I'm thrilled with how this turned out. I can't believe it. Too bad the mechanically the boat is in worse for wear condition. This thing is gorgeous now. I mean, he has taken it to a whole different level in regards to the wet sanding, polishing, and waxing. I'm absolutely thrilled. And this boat does not deserve to look this good. But the foreplay is really in a good spot. Where we're at now is mechanically. It's not worth doing anything more to this boat financially until we can see if it's even going to run and drive with these motors behind me. So we've tried all we can to get it to turn over in the boat and try to get the engines freed up. Unfortunately, they're just too seized to do in the boat, and there is not enough room down there in the engine room to just get around and work on things. And I know for a fact that Luke and I have dropped a few things down there that you can't even reach to get back. At the end of the day, these motors are gonna come out. They're gonna get put on engine stands. We're gonna pull intakes, injectors, manifolds, cylinder heads, and we're gonna see what we're dealing with. Luke bore scoped the motors, saw some pretty nasty rust and whatnot, but nothing like too crazy, honestly. I do think we're gonna be able to get these motors back to where they can turn over, and with a lot of inspection, you know, make sure we have compression, make sure there's no cracks in cylinder walls or exhausts or cylinder walls or engine blocks or anything like that. But I really do think we can get these running and driving again and reuse the motors with little additional parts or money put into it. But the first step is they got to come out of the boat. And with these engines, we have transmissions that are bolted to the back of them as well. So there's no way to do one at a time. We have to do them all at once. So there are 4 bolts, 2 underneath the manifolds here, and 2 right back here that hold the engine and transmission in place. Our drives, no Sawzall. The drives have already been removed. We've got a stuck prop shaft, or a stuck jack shaft coming out of that one, so that'll be interesting when we get to that stage. But the drives are off. Exhausts have to be unclamped. Our engine harness connector has to be undone. Fuel has to be disconnected. Our wires going to our starters need to be disconnected. Water intake hose. We may have to remove our power steering connection on one of the motors. And what am I missing? Shifters. Yep. So we got to get rid of our throttle cables, our shifter cables. And these things should be pretty set after that to pull out. So not a whole lot. Again, it's the exact same on this boat as it is on the 99 Formula up there. They're Mercruiser engines. They're just a slightly bigger. But let's see, between Harry and I, who can get the motors ready to pull the quickest. No, they're not coming out today because we need the gantry. And the gantry is still over at the other shop helping us put together the Wellcraft. So here we go. Hopefully we can get this done in an hour or 2. And that way, this boat is ready to tackle once the gantry officially comes over the shop. What do you got? You've got hammer.
Lots of wrenches.
A lot of
16th ratchets.
A lot of adjustable wrenches, which is very, very interesting. I have brought personally my drive accessory toolkit with extensions, although I don't think I'm going to need them. We got a couple big sockets, 1.1 inch and 1 inch for our engine mount bolts. I've got my small impact for hose clamps. Let's see, hammers are good. I've got small sockets and my quick assembly disassembly tool for starter bolts, a couple other small bolts, and of course a flathead screwdriver for prying. I think that's all I'm gonna need. Our biggest worry right now is the nuts that are underneath the exhaust manifolds. They're very hard to get to, and just by feeling them earlier, they're very rusty. All right, well, I think you want to take the starboard one, Harry?
I'll take starboard.
All right, Harry's on starboard. I'm gonna go to port. I put our cushion down to help our knees, and then we also have this thing if we want to lean on it, because it is very, very hard inside the engine compartment. And then our backrest here is absolutely disgusting. So,
Are we allowed to take elbows off?
yeah, we could remove those if you think it's going to make it easier for you, but I don't think we need to.
Okay.
I was thinking we just kind of pull the clamps back at where the adapters are, because when we lift it out, they're gonna have to lift up, and then the guy said he had to literally vertically, like, so we're probably gonna have to get one of those chain adjustable members. But that was the only way you could get the transmission and the engine in at the same time. So I think we leave the elbows on.
All right.
Here we go, Luke. You want to start a timer? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go big to small first.
I'm gonna start with things that make me feel like I'm important first.
Accomplish things
Yeah.
first.
All right, ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1, begin.
my fuel line without cutting it with a razor blade, which is what I really want to do. Oh god. That wasn't the fuel line. That was the engine wiring harness.
You just cut it?
Yeah. That's the fuel.
Oh. What does this fuel?
Gotcha!
What does the fuel smell like?
Bad?
Bad?
I don't think it could smell any worse.
It's just solid varnish.
That's not something I thought about, is what's in the tanks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of that.
It will be disposed of in a very environmentally friendly manner.
Wait, what?
A very environmentally friendly manner.
Yeah, you know, no, we only do things by the book here.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, we're just gonna put some Startron or something.
Yeah.
And that stuff always works.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Startron.
My uncle used that in his 1978 something or other, Rinker.
That was quite the voice you pulled out there.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it should be done.
My leg! You did it. More SpongeBob. Will you give me a ½ inch, please, sir? Let me know when you want a rear transmission nut or nut. Nope, it's 7/16. I judged it wrong. Tried so hard.
And got so cold.
You still recording? 26 minutes. Wow. Do that again, Luke. Look at that. Literally adjustable headrests. That's awesome.
Oh, this isn't good.
What's that?
These motor mounts.
No?
No.
Yeah, so you guys really can't see down there, but just for reference, they kind of look like that. And they're very flaky and rusty. They're an 1/8, and we have a breaker bar on them. I'm going to, I mean, there's no good way to go about this. I literally, you know, look, there's that much of a gap between the exhaust manifolds. You spill coolant everywhere.
No! I'm sorry, I've ruined the reseal valve, yeah.
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
I probably just need to go ahead and pop this one off too. You have that gun, impact gun? That guy. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Don't drop that. Ugh.
Oh, yeah. No.
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 Cushion? Would you like the cushion?
I think cutting this back bulkhead out of the cockpit would help.
Oh, okay.
So you can go straight in.
Yeah, just get it right on.
Oh man. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can
Nothing
see,
you can do.
No.
but the mount nuts are right there. They have not been lubricated for quite some time. So that is our current debacle, and that is our limiting factor that is keeping these motors currently bolted into the boat, nutted into the boat.
Studded into the boat. I mean, we can unbolt
The stringer mounts?
Yeah,
I mean, they're probably just lagged, right?
I would think so. You know, it's rotten enough, they might just fall out.
You think, I mean, we could just say we're done, and when we get the hoist on it, see if they just pull right out.
I wouldn't lose sleep over that decision.
No, me neither.
Those black.
Yeah, that little black curly one you gotta pull off.
I hate that.
There's one on that side, and they're both the same size. You need 9/16 here. I got you. 9/16 deep well.
Where's my phone too? I see some light. In the car?
There's light on the.
Yeah.
So it's just a nut on a stub.
Harry's first time using power tools
Whoa!
that aren't air.
Harry used that the other day, and he was very.
I am most enamored, I say.
Oh, got it! Oh, baby! Ugh. The rear transition bolt on mine is being a little tough. Ah, little bitch. Excuse my language.
Well, good. Young Chuck West in on getting really.
Oh, what a song.
Hey, that was like
That was a
2016.
big time song.
It was.
Come here, baby.
Back in my club as a freshman.
Clubbing days, wow. Learning all sorts of things about you. Ah!
Where's that one? Where's the other one, Ben?
Other side, same spot. And it's a big ground wire.
There's so many cruises and wires and cables. It's kind of disgusting, actually. It really is. Like sometimes you just sit back and you think, you wonder, you ponder.
Well, again, nobody ever thought this boat would still be kicking.
No.
Especially the engineers who put it together, factory workers.
Well, they weren't thinking about that.
Well, surely they were not considering that 2-3 guys would be trying to get it to run and drive on his 40th birthday.
Yeah. Is your heat exchanger or your
Smaller than yours.
cooler? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Did you notice that?
I did. Just now.
Got it! I think Harry and I have saved the 2 hardest ones for last.
Yeah. Luke!
Luke's got it!
It's your time to be the hero! Now, who do you like
What
more?
is it?
It's the nuts that are underneath the exhaust manifolds.
Is
Alright.
it engine mounts?
Yeah. They are the 1 1/8 inch.
Do you have your shift cable fully off?
I
do.
might be able to lay myself down in here.
I just tried. I don't think my body can do that anymore.
How are we doing? Oh wow, 5% battery. Alright, we've been rolling for 40 minutes straight.
Yeah, we're at 39.
Fuel's removed. Starters are removed, ground cables are removed, exhausts removed, rear mounts are removed, shift linkages. Did you get all your shift linkages, Harry?
Yeah.
That wasn't very promising.
I got all of them but one.
Harry still has to remove one more shift linkage nut. We're in a pretty good position. We cut our Mercathode wire in the back because who needs that? That's for an old system anyway. These engines really don't use that. They have on-engine mounted systems now. Hose clamps for water intakes have been loosened, so those will pop off when we lift the engines out. I guess I should remove this real quick. The coolant overflow. Harry's will be really easy. And now it's going to be a race to see who can... How rusted is yours, Harry?
It's not feeling great.
No, I don't think so.
I probably shouldn't be using the adjustable ratchet on this.
The 1 1/8" nut on each of the engines that are right underneath the manifolds are incredibly hard to get to. And I'm thinking I'm going to want a breaker bar with my N and H socket. So I'm gonna grab that here, and I really only think one of us can be down there at a time. So
I'll happily forfeit the race.
I think we call it a tie.
I think it's a tie.
Nice job. Until we lift the engines out and there's a hose or wire hanging from one of them.
Like the power
And then we figure, yeah.
It's just that I have it disconnected.
Then we figure out who lost. But that wasn't bad. 40 minutes. And these things we're probably going to spend the next 20 removing these nuts. Yeah. How did our boy do it back in '99?
Well, he's dropped all the money on it. He had to. He had no choice.
Yeah, I guess let me give it a go here.
Alright.
See if I can't get at least one of them loose. Oh! You okay?
Yeah.
Give me that cushion. Put a push on. Gracias. I'm gonna try for the middle one here. This thing's a game changer.
The cushion?
The cushion.
The cushion is premium.
All right, well, we're gonna call it a draw. Harry and I have tied. Everything was done, and basically we got done at the same time. We also helped.
We've both given up in a way.
Yeah, we helped each other, but we've also given up because the 1 1/8" bolts are incredibly hard to get to. You can't get a wrench on them to apply enough torque to them. Our solution, which I think I'm going to allow, is literally just jigsaw out that entire seat bulkhead so we can get to it from the front. Maybe.
You can't get the inner manifolds off to get at it from above.
No.
Even if we do that to the lower.
You can't even get the outer ones out. Well, maybe you could get the outer ones out. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should try to remove the outer exhaust manifolds.
Or we pull heads in the boat with manifolds on.
Yeah.
It's on the table.
I mean, when you have a 2-ton gantry, you can do all that stuff. But yeah, I think we are gonna have to remove. I mean, we can get a vertical impact if we remove this exhaust manifold. So let's remove those two. See where that gets us.
Oh.
This is really bad, guys. The exhaust manifolds, whoever put them on thought they were being sporty and decided to use Allen key bolts, which is, if you guys have ever tried to get an old Allen key bolt that's seized out, you just end up stripping the entire hex out of the key itself. Yeah, we're kind of royally screwed. We're just gonna have to I don't even know. I mean, even if we cut that bulkhead wall out.
I mean, if we have to pull heads out in the boat, I'm fine with that.
Just to remove.
Once the heads are off, if we have to pull anyway, then the manifolds will be out of the way.
Yeah, but do you have to, with the way the valve covers are, you can't get the heads off without pulling the manifolds.
This is true. This is true.
It's just an awful puzzle. Watch your phone, Luke. I don't want it going in the bilge. All right, well, I think we're gonna lube the nuts, and maybe with a little more motivation on another day, knowing that we literally just have to remove one at a time, try to attempt to grab each of those nth and eighth nuts. But I think we're gonna call it. We're a little defeated, but we got done. You know, progress is progress.
57 minutes.
Yeah, all right. So it took us an hour to get to this stage where we could literally roll the gantry over and try to pluck these things out. So we haven't given up on the Chris Craft. I know you guys have had a lot of questions about this boat. We're gonna try our best to get this thing running and driving, at the very least, crack into these engines and see what's going on. But they do have to come out of the boat first. So tune in for another episode in the future for an update on the Chris Craft. Harry and I are gonna get back to work this week on the Wellcraft project to get another engine in, and keep on chugging along so we can get that gantry over here and start doing more speedboat work. All right, as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. See ya!
What was that?
I love you.
All right, here's some bonus footage for you. With a little thought and looking around the engine some more, we actually figured out that these engines are bolted through the stringers on metal plates. So one, that's a win. Two, that allowed me, let me get back up in here. That allowed me to go in and unbolt all of these 3/4 inch lag bolts. So down there, you see those 4 bolts? We can tap those through, and then nothing will be holding the engines to the stringers anymore. There's one in the middle here that both engines mount to, and there's one on the outside over there. So that's a win. We are officially to the point where if we tap those out and hook up the gantry, we can lift these motors out and get them out of the boat, clean some stuff up, and tear into the engines and see what's going on. So there you go. A little bit of success. Hard fought battle, but we did it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Say bye, Diesel. Diesel, say bye-bye. What are we doing? What are we doing?